Ali, big news this week as well that the skipper Dean Mumm has pledged his future for the next 2 years to the Chiefs. As coaches, you must be delighted.
Yeah, it's fantastic news. Since he's arrived, he's worked his way. Firstly, worked his way into the team, and then obviously he's worked his way amongst the squad, and is now obviously a top class leader. He's just a normal guy that's settled into a club. You know, the right environment probably for him to enjoy himself, and he's as a result, his rugby, you know, has really kicked on. You know, you look at his tries this year already; he's banged in several key scores for us, and his just all-round level of performance has been fantastic. But you know, his level-headedness of obviously being probably the biggest star at the club, you would never know it. You know, he just gets on, does the hard work. Does all his little extras, obviously being a great role model to some of the younger guys coming through, and all in all, we're well chuffed for him to be around for the next few years.
He brings so much, as you say, not just on the field but off the field as well. You've seen that really probably come through this season more?
Yeah, well, I think we'd always seen it right from the start. He didn't expect to be selected right from the start. He wanted to earn his spot. Rob was very honest about him, with him, and you've seen that. And he did earn his spot in the side. And then obviously we've seen him progress right the way through to obviously in the summer being made captain, which you know was a key decision for us, especially after Tommy Hayes moving on. And you know, for Dean, he's just backed it up fantastically well.
Yeah, very pleased. I've thoroughly enjoyed the time I've had here so far, so it was a pretty easy decision to stay around.
In terms of it though, you can see the future of the Chiefs. You've had it outlined to you this week by Tony Rowe. It's a bright future as well, and you want to be part of that, I'd imagine. Yeah,
very much so. I think the future both on and off the field looks bright here, down in Devon. So for me, it was a pretty easy decision to stay here. Things look in order off the field, as you say, with the proposal in the stadium about to take off, and then on the field, you know, we've had a couple of good recent performances, and again the quality of the youngsters coming through. You know, mix that all together with the quality of supporters, and it, you know, becomes a pretty formidable reason to hang around.
You know, we create an environment that's a good fun environment with a lot of hard work at the core of it, and very professional. And also, you know, we play a style of rugby that the players like playing. They feed back to us that they enjoy the style of rugby we're playing, which all in all, it wraps up to a good place to come and work. But you know, he really typifies what we're all about. He comes in, hard work, but often has a smile on his face, but knows when to really put in the hard yards. And as I say, the quality of his performances have been exceptional.
With Dean, with Jack Yendall, with Ian Whitten already signed on, and others in the pipeline, Rob saying not too far away, already the makings of the squad's looking pretty good for next season before you even start to look at new faces potentially. Yeah, well, it's important. Retention is often more important than recruiting other guys in. Retaining your best players and the players you want around the squad. You know, that's obviously a key focus for us. And Rob obviously puts a huge amount of time into it. And you know, you see with the all-round package that guys want to stay around and play and be part of something, you know, special here. So that's great for us, and obviously it's great for the players as well. They enjoy the environment, enjoy their rugby, and as I say, they perform well here.
When I came over from Australia, I just wanted to, yeah, who knows, I didn't really know how long I had left in the game or wanted to keep on playing, but I've thoroughly enjoyed the last 2 years, and as you said, as I said, the mix I had before, I mentioned before, and the quality of the players that you get to spend time with every day, it's pretty interesting. It goes on, but yeah, it's bloody good fun. So yeah, that's just another reason to hang around. The good thing is as well that you now have your future, your foreseeable future sorted. It means you can just crack on and get down to rugby, and you've been doing all right this season with that, as it is. Oh, not too bad. It can always get better, but yeah, these things, yeah. Contracting can become a bit of an issue, and sometimes can be a bit of a burden of a professional rugby player and having an uncertain future. So it is nice to know where you'll be for the next 2 years. It allows you to plan beyond a couple of months, which I'm certainly my wife will appreciate that. But yeah, it's nice to have a secure future, and then now I can get on and enjoy what's left of this season and the opportunity is still available.
You've talked about the wider Chiefs family there. It's not just your teammates, the fans, everything. They've all added to the experience, I'd imagine, for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I've spoken quite strongly about it. I think there's a pretty fantastic group of supporters we have here, and they're always with us, basically. I mean, I think Toulon Saturday night was probably, they were there during the game, they were with us after the game. It just, it was pretty special the way that occurred. So I'm very happy to stick around, and hopefully these things will only get better, and we'll give them more and more reason to continue to support us.
And finally, what are the sort of aims for Dean Mumm now over these next 2 years?
I don't know. I think there's enough to get done this year, and then we can think about next year when it occurs. I think this year there's still some massive opportunities for us to get our hands around. I think perhaps Heineken Cup and qualification might be a little bit beyond us now. I think certainly Toulon's in a good space to do that, but in terms of the premiership and other aspects, there's some huge strides we can make, and I think we can break ground that we haven't done before.